Hi, welcome guys. Today I want to talk about a very important topic for me, for everybody. I want to talk about the fear as well insecurities and how much it holds us back from reaching our higher potential. It holds us back from reaching our goals as well, our visions. I want to also talk about two very important cards in tarot that is relating pretty much to this subject. And I feel those two cards, the moon and the devil, are the cause or the root of our fears, the cause, the root of our insecurity until we see them from a higher polarity, from a really different perspective. And why this is important is because something we do, which is to do with the definitions that we have in our own society, that we put a lot of value on each definitions, and it's become more collective concepts, and we believe in it as it is. So when we say insecure, there is a big gate that opens in our mind, and it has something to do with a collective understanding of this word. And that's why I want to talk about how can we drop off these definitions and see fears and insecurity as something higher than what we think, as something higher than just something is holding us back or stopping us from doing what we want to do in life. So it's very important as well to say or to talk about the concept of the world is a reflection. I hear because a lot of people are accusing other people that they are insecure at work or insecure with a group or insecure, and I don't feel like sometimes we're saying it because we are trying to fix something. I feel like it became more as a problem, and I don't want to talk about insecurities or fear that people has as a problem. I want to see it as a actually the master that can, or a messenger that can gives us a lot of messages about the depth of our subconscious. So basically, when we point our finger into others and blame them, and we say that they are insecure about this aspect or that, mostly we are doing it to ourselves, which is we are pointing our finger on us, and we are talking about him or her, and that's pretty much shame to do. Why? Is because I don't think this is gonna serve the society or the world anymore. It's not gonna serve us in any way. So we don't want to talk about problems, we want to talk about solutions. By doing that, I really believe it's very important for all of us to dive more into our shadow self, where there is a lot of beliefs, a lot of conclusions that we started there during our life, and we believed in it. It's just a thought actually that we had once, and we put a lot of values on it. Then it became a belief, and it became a part of us. Then we call it insecurity. We say that mostly to ourselves. I'm insecure to do this, I'm insecure to do that, I'm insecure to be with a group, I'm insecure. That's just illusions that it's blocking us from being really who we are. But in order to really reach this point, it is a challenge for us to, it's always the challenge actually, to go into our fears and look at it differently, look at it from its higher polarity, and see the messages that it's trying to give us. The messages is trying to tell us about ourselves. The more we know about ourselves, the more self-knowledge we have, which is more clarity. When we have more self-clarity, become more happy, more compassionate as well to others. So it's very important to feel your fear, to feel it when it comes, when it's knock the door, open the door and listen to what it's saying, because I'm sure it's giving you an amazing message for you. But not seeing it as a scary always can help us. The switch of perception can also help about how can we see it. You know, every time we feel insecure about something or we feel that we are judging others, it's really good to look deeper into yourself. I'm not saying every time, because it's also a very tiring process, but write it down, give time for yourself after meditation, and look at it, allow it to come more and more and more and more, because the more you will open up to these things, the more you are not really keeping it for the future. You know, in the future will become more, because you are suppressing this aspect inside of you till it become bigger and more tiring to open up. So one by one, open all your fears, open the doors and look at them, what they want from you. You know, they need also attention. They need attention from you to know, for you to know what's going on inside of you. So that's what I'm talking about illusions, that all those kind of things are, all these kind of beliefs, the negative beliefs are illusions that we build in our life. The more we are saying it and repeating it, the more we are indoctrinating this inside our subconscious, so it become our own reality. We live according to what we say to ourselves. We live according to what others also say to ourselves. But the point that you really taking the action of reprogramming your mind in a way that you're seeing all the negative aspect inside of you as something can serve you, as something can give you, take you to a higher place, then you will look at your fears and say, thank you, fear. You will say, thank you for giving me this knowledge, because without you, without opening up to you, nobody will tell you, because nobody will know you as you know yourself. That's basically what it is. It's very simple. It's really very simple, but it needs just a lot of, not a lot, maybe it's too much to say a lot. Maybe it needs courage. For some people, a lot. Some people are very open up to their own insecurities and look what is going on inside it. So next step, we will be more brave. Actually, the more we are doing it, the more brave we become to look at each fear we have, at each worry, insecurity, and why this is going on, why this is happening. And here comes the moon and the devil, these two cards, because the devil is pretty much about the insecurity that is holding us back to reach what we need, and the moon is about our shadow self. But both of them are invitation to look deeper inside our subconscious, what we really suppressed for a long time, and we're not looking back at it again. And why? Is because we want to avoid pain, and that's natural. We want to avoid suffering, we want to avoid pain, we don't want to go into this cycle again and again. But until we really take the courage to dive in it and open up what's going on inside, then when you know, you'll become more open also for others. I know I said this 2 times, but I feel it's pretty much relating to the more how we open to ourselves, the more we open to the outside world. That's why I'm saying that the world is a reflection as well. So you can imagine it as I like to see it as like a piece of fruit. You know, the more you are peeling the skin off, the more you are looking what's going on inside. Really, you're seeing the pure fruit, that it gives you juicy texture or nice sweet whatever the fruit can give. But that's a very nice example that it also reflects on us. It's also relating, I mean, it's related to us. The way, the more we take all these shells, all these skins off our pure self, the more we are enlightened. So what is enlightenment? It's about really to become light, to so you can fly up in a way that you can see the actual. You're not drawing down anymore. You're not drawing just down into your shadow, into your subconscious and all those nightmares that you're holding inside your mind. You're basically become more free from it, because as you dive, or I would say, as we dive more deep to our shadow, the more we accept it, and later it will lose its power. When it loses its power, so it doesn't have a dominant power on us anymore. We become in control. We become more the co-creator of our own reality. So we can look at those kind of things inside of us as something way more positive. So taking responsibility, that's what it is about, is really taking responsibility. Every time you put your finger on others, or to point it on yourself and really work on yourself to see what's going on, so you can as well appreciate him. You can see the people as whole as well, you know. Very important, something very important I want to also talk about, that when we deal with someone that we know that he's insecure in certain area in his life, to really not believe in it. You know, he's giving value, he or she giving a lot of value to it, but don't, because you are not them. You didn't create this conclusion with them. You are next to them. You know, it's good to also talk about it as something light, something not very heavy, not something that you also putting value with them and cooperate with them to make it way bigger. So it's really important to have fun with it as well, not believe in their own insecurity, believe in them and their higher potentials and their possibility, what they can really do in their life. Insecurities is something to do with them and it's inside their mind, but if you want to believe in it, it will become bigger to them. So that's basically what it is. Nobody in this world nowadays always needs our negative opinion about them, because we're not really adding anything good to this world. You know, the world is a whole, like is a big pan. We're cooking something big in it, or we want to add more shit to find shit, or we want to add good stuff to find good stuff. It's basically, this is what it is. There is no good and bad. It's the way you are creating your own reality, and you know how you also co-create this with others to make a better shared reality, better collective consciousness. That's what will lead us to more enlightened civilization. There is something I learned in Avatar course. Avatar course, it's a really nice course about developing consciousness and raising awareness, discovering also oneself. There is a very important exercise about compassion, and I think it will be a key for us all to see people differently, as well seeing them as the way they are as a whole, as I said. Because when we do accept them as they are and accept ourselves as we are, then we can do the change. And I learned it there, and I would like to share it also with you because I feel it's pretty much important for everybody. The moment I learned it, I really knew that I want to also share it with um, everybody I know or I don't know, with all human beings. So basically, try to sit, breathe in, breathe out many times, relax your muscles. Pick any person that you have judgment on him, or you feel his own insecurities influencing your life, or your insecurity influencing his life or her life. But most important, to pick him and put your attention on the person. Repeat to yourself with closed eyes. Just like me, this person is seeking some happiness for his or her life. With attention on this person, repeat to yourself. Just like me, this person is trying to avoid suffering in his or her life. With attention on this person, repeat to yourself. Just like me, this person has known sadness, loneliness, and despair. With attention on this person, repeat to yourself. Just like me, this person is seeking to fulfill his or her needs. With attention on this person, repeat to yourself. Just like me, this person is learning about life. And have a lovely day, guys. Thank you very much for watching.